proposal side honorable Kabarokore, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Judge, Secretary, proposal side, plus the audience at large. My name is Kabarokore Grace. I'm in primary 5 class. I'm Rwandan. I have come here to propose this motion which states that town life is better than village life, which is correct 100% due to the following views.
My name is Tiramye Albert. I have come here to oppose this motion which states that town life is better than village life. Is wrong 100% because of my following points. I have come here to propose this motion which is already states that town life is better than village life, which is 100% due to the following reasons. My name is Mudenye Edwin. I am in primary 6 class.
I have come here to oppose this motion which is already states that town life is better than village life. It is wrong 100% due to the following reasons. My name is Nachiritimana Elisa. I am in P6 class.
My name is Vera Peace. I am in primary 4. I have come here to oppose this motion which states that town life is better than village life, which is not correct 100% because of my following views.
I'm here by name is Berite. I have come here to propose this motion which states that town life is better than village life due to the following point. My first point.
Stand properly and we sing Rwanda national anthem.
Rwanda nziza gihugu cyacu, uje imisozi ibiyaga n'ibirunga, ngo byiduhetse gahora n'ishya, reka tukurate tukuvuga ibigwi, wowe utubumbiye hamwe twese abanyarwanda uko watubyaye. Berwa sugira singizwa iteka, horana Imana murage mwiza, ibyo tugukesha ntibishyikirwa, umuco dusangira uraturanga, ururimi rwacu rukaduhuza, ubwenge umutima amaboko yacu ntibidukunga se bikwiye n'ugutera imbere ubutitsa, abakurambere b'intwari bitanze batizigama, baraguhanga uva mu buko, utsinda ubukoroni n'amatsi ibihugu byayogoje Afurika yose, none uraganje mu bwigenge, tugukomeye uko turi twese. Komeza imigo Rwanda dukunda, duhagurukire kukwitangira, amahoro asabe mu bagutuye, wishyire wizane muri byose, cyo gutera imbere uhamye mu bana amahanga yose, maze baryawe riguha ijambo.
Humble yourself and we pray.
Humble yourself.
Close your eyes, close your eyes, put your hand together and let us pray. Bless us, O God, you are rich, O children who has come for you, asking you for guidance.
Bless our school, INDAHIGWA Brilliant Academy, and this give us peace and blessing so that can take the good care of us. Bless our teachers, give them knowledge and courage so that they may teach us well. Bless our school founder, Pastor Dia Chizimana Eugene, and his staff. Give them knowledge and courage so that they may lead us well. Bless our President Paulo Kagame and his cabinet. Give them knowledge and courage so that they may lead us well. Bless our parents at home and all those who are not with us. Give them knowledge and courage so that they may stay with us. Prepare all Jesus in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
So, good evening once again.
Evening, teacher.
First and foremost, I welcome you. Those who have decided to come and attend today's debate, you can sit down.
Thank you, teacher.
Once again, I'm called Ayebazibwe Felix, a teacher from INDAHIGWA Brilliant Academy, purposely for English. So today we have organized for you a debate about saying that the town life is better than village life. So we are having two houses. One is Brilliant, another one is INDAHIGWA. For Brilliant, they are supporting our motion of today, saying that town life is better than village life. Then for INDAHIGWA, for them they are reversing the motion while saying that the village life is better than town life. So we have planned this one purposely to develop English in rural areas of Rwanda, and again among the schools, Brilliant, INDAHIGWA Brilliant Academy, for to prepare their life of tomorrow. So without wasting a lot of our time, I'm going to invite, or I'm going to welcome our today's chairperson, to welcome the judges, secretary, the main speakers. Then we open our debate like the way how we normally do. So without wasting a lot of time, our chairperson will here welcome.
Good afternoon, parliamentarians. Thank you, sit down. I'm the chairperson of today's debate. My name is Wase Devota. I am in primary 6 class. The motion of today is town life is better than village life. Proposers and opposers. Proposers are proposing the motion. Opposers are opposing the motion. Let us welcome our judge. You come and take your seats. Secretary, you come and you take your seats. Honorable Elisa, you come and you take your seats. Honorable Mdenje, you come and you take your seats. Honorable Chires, you come and you take your seats. Honorable Robert, you come and you take your seats. Honorable Kawarokore, you come and you take your seats. Honorable Peace, you come and you take your seats. Proposer side. Honorable Mdenj, stand up for recognition. Opposer side, Honorable Elisa, you can stand up for recognition. Honorable Chires, stand up for recognition. Opposite side, Honorable Robert, stand up for recognition. Proposer side, Honorable Kawarokore, stand up for recognition. Opposite side, Honorable Peace, stand up for recognition. Let us welcome our judge.
Good evening, parliamentarian. Sit down. As you know, my name is Jabos Kotize. I am teacher of INDAHIGWA Brilliant Academy, but now I'm acting as judge of today's debate. Thank you.
Let us welcome our secretary.
Yes, I'm by the names of Rosine Igiraneza, teacher from INDAHIGWA Brilliant Academy. I'll be acting as a secretary of today's debate. Thank you.
Proposer side, Honorable Mudenja, you are welcome.
I dignify his presence, the cracker in the parliament, plus the protocol observant. I have come here to propose this motion, which is already states that town life is better than village life, which is 100% due to the following reasons. My name is Mudenja Edwin. I am in primary 6 class. Firstly, transport. The cities are very well structured network systems that connects all areas in urban centers. For example, of those models are air, railway, and road.
Yes.
Honorable Mudenje, define the term transport.
Transport is the movement of people and goods from one place to another. My second point, there are many entertainment venues. For example, nightclubs, cinemas, which have helped people to promote their talents. My third point, there is high level of technology in town, which is almost nowhere in village. For example, in town,
Granted.
You wanna define the term technology?
Technology refers to the practical application of scientific knowledge to solve a problem. My third point, there is high level of technology in town, which is almost nowhere in village. For example, in town, people they use machines to wash their clothes, but in village, they use their hands to wash their clothes. Thank you, Chairperson. That is what I had for you.
Opposite side, Honorable Elsa, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Judge, Secretary, opposite side, proposer side, plus the audience at large. I have come here to oppose this motion, which is already states that town life is better than village life. It is wrong 100% due to the following reasons. My name is Nachiritimana Elisa. I am in P6 class. My first point, in village, children learn from elders, especially when they are sitting in evening on fireplaces. In a village, there is free and cheap.
Granted.
Honorable Elisa, what is the meaning of fireplaces?
Fireplaces is when people they are sitting on fire telling the stories about the past. In a village, there is free and cheap fuel such as charcoal and firewood, which is in case of towns. My third point. In a village, we can grow crops and rearing animals, while in towns, you cannot rearing animals and you grow crops. Thank you, Chairperson. Is that what I had for you?
Proposal side, Honorable Chirezi, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Judge, Secretary. Proposal side, plus the audit at large. I'm here by name is Chirezi. I have come here to propose this motion which states that town life is better than village life due to the following point. My first point. In the town we have electricity, while in the village they don't have.
Your neighbor can introduce yourself.
My name is Chirezi. I'm in primary 4 class. I'm Rwandan. My first point. In the village we have electricity, while in the village they don't have. And electricity is used for lighting and running of machines and industries. My second point. In the town we use machines in digging, while in the village they use hoe for digging. My third point. In the village we use computers in studying.
Granted.
Your neighbor define the term computer.
Granted.
Computer is an electronic device that works under the control of instructions called program. My third point. In the town we use computers in studying, while in the village they use pens and books for studying. Thank you, Chairperson. That is what I had for you.
Granted.
Tell me how in a village, in a town can use to study, how they can study with computer.
Granted.
They can study through the use of internet.
Thank you, Chairperson. That is what I had.
Proposal side, Honorable Robert, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Judge, Secretary. Proposal side, opposal side, plus the audience at large. My name is Tiramya Albert. I have come here to oppose this motion, which states that town life is better than village life. Is wrong 100% because of my following points. In a village, we keep animals and we growing crops because we have where we growing crops like cash crops and food crops. And while in a village, granted.
Your Honor, differentiate between cash crop and food crop.
Cash crop, granted.
Cash crops are crops we grow for sale, while food crops are crops we grow for.
My second point. In a village, we have a good culture, while in town, they have bad behaviors, and in town is where we find prejudice. My third point. In a village, granted.
Your Honor, explain your point.
My second point. In a village, we have good culture, while in town, they have bad behaviors, and it is where we find prejudice. Granted.
Your Honor, what is the meaning of culture?
Culture, it is like a good behaviors or behaviors of people who was in the past. My third point. In a village, there is enough food because we have where we grow crops, and in a village we have where we can get shelter because there is not a few land. Thank you, Chairperson. Is that what I have?
Proposal side, Honorable Kore, welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson. Judge, Secretary, proposal side, plus the audience at large. My name is Carol Grace. I'm in primary 5 class. I'm Rwandan. I have come here to propose this motion which states that town life is better than village life, which is correct 100% due to the following views. My first view. In town, there is good roads for transporting goods from one place to another, while in village they don't have good roads. My second view. In town, it is easier to get social service.
Granted. You want to explain good roads?
Good roads. In town, there is good roads like that one of Braka and etc.
Granted. Braka roads means what? Granted.
Braka roads are Tamaka roads.
My second view. In town, it is easier to get social services, whereby social services are support.
What is social service?
Social services are support provided to people to improve their well-being. My second point. In town, it is easier to get social services, whereby social services are support provided to people to improve their well-being, like medical service and educational service. My third point.
You Honorable, how we can use medical service?
When we go on hospital, they give us medicines and vaccinations. My third point, in town there is better communication, whereby communication is the sending and the receiving of messages.
Honorable, what is communication?
Communication is the sending and receiving of messages from one place to another. My third point, in town there is better communication, whereby communication is the sending and receiving of messages from one place to another through the use of modern communication tools like computers, telephones, and etc. Thank you, Chairperson.
Granted.
Honorable Grace, explain your first point.
My first point, in town there is good roads for transporting goods from one place to another, while in the village they don't have good roads.
You, Honorable, on the third point, explain modern.
My third point, in town there is better communication, whereby communication is the sending and receiving of messages from one place to another through the use of modern communication tools like telephones and computers. Thank you, Chairperson. Is that what I had for you?
Opposer side, Honorable Peace, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Judge, Secretary, opponent side, proposer side, plus the audience at large. My name is Vera Peace. I am in primary form. I have come here to oppose this motion which states that town life is better than village life, which is not correct 100% because of my following views. My first view, in village we use not too much money, while in town they use too much money for buying things like food, telephones, clothes, etc. My second point, in village we keep animals, but in town they don't keep animals for meat and milk. My third point, in village, in village we dig and grow crops and we sell in town, but in town they don't dig and...
Granted.
What are the types of crops you grow?
Point of defense, Madam Chair.
Granted.
Cash crops and food crops.
Granted.
Differentiate between food crops and cash crops.
Granted.
Cash crops are crops we grow for sale, while food crops are crops we grow for eat.
Granted.
Give at least 3 examples of food crops.
Granted.
Cassava, sweet potatoes, and etc.
My third point, in village we dig and grow crops and sell in town, because in town they don't dig and grow crops like rice, potatoes, etc.
Granted.
Your Honorable, explain all your points.
My first point. In my first point. In the village, we buy things on not too much money. While in town they use.
Granted.
When the term money.
Granted.
Money is exchange of goods.
Granted.
Your Honorable, the word is exchange, not exchange.
My first point. In the village, we buy things on not too much money. While in town they use too much money for buying things like clothes, food, telephones, etc.
Granted.
You Honorable, explain how in town you cannot use too much money.
In town, how you can use too much money because you don't dig. My second point. In the village we keep animals for meat. In the village we keep animals while in town they don't keep animals for meat and milk. My third point. We dig and grow our crops, but in town they don't dig and grow crops like potatoes, rice, etc. Thank you, Chapa.
Granted.
What is etc in full words?
Granted.
etc in full is etc.
Thank you, Chairperson. Is that okay?
Proposal said in audiences, let us welcome Alice.
Thank you, Chairperson, Secretary, Judge. Proposal side plus the audience at large. I have come here to propose this motion which states that town life is better than village life. Is correct 100% because of my following view.
Granted.
Is it in order to Honorable Alice to stand in Parliament with not introducing herself?
It is not in order.
I have come here to propose this motion.
Granted.
Honorable Alice, can you speak loud?
I have come here to propose this motion which says that town life is better than village life. Is correct 100% because of my following view. My name is Alice. I am in primary 6 class. My first point. In town there is good technology whereby the people use.
Granted.
You, Honorable, define the term technology.
Technology refers to the
Granted.
Technology refers to the practical application of scientific knowledge to solve a problem.
My first point. In a town there is.
Granted.
Is it in order to Honorable Alice to stand in front of Chairperson? Can you face the audience?
My first point. My first point. In a town there is good technology whereby the people use free Wi-Fi almost nowhere in the town, in the village. Thank you, Chairperson.
On further side in audiences, Honorable Arufa, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Judge, Secretary, opposer side, plus the audience at large. This motion which states that town life is better than village life. My first point. In villages, there are children who know to work compared than in towns.
Now, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Mauro Arufa. I am in P6 class. I am Ugandan.
Your Honorable, which side are you defending?
Opposer side. My second point. In villages, they have good culture compared than in towns. Thank you, Chairperson. Is that I for?
Proposer side. Honorable Gasser, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Secretary, Judge, Opposer side, My name is Gasore Dan. I am in P5 class. I am a Rwandan. I have come here to propose this motion which states that town life is better than village life, which is correct 100% because of my following view. My first point. In town they are security compare in village because in town they are police station.
Dan, defend the term security.
Security.
Security is like an action of keeping peace in an area.
Thank you. My second point. In town they are hospitals. They are good hospitals like Faisal. My third point. In town they are good schools like Chigari Parent School. Thank you, Chairperson. Is that what I had for you?
Opposer side, Honorable Olivier, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Judge, Secretary, Proposer side, Opposer side, plus the audience at large. I have come here to oppose this motion, which states that town life is better than village life. It is wrong 100% because of my following view. My first view. In village, we have some plants.
What is your name?
My name is Olivier Gisubizo. I'm coming from Kigali. In the village, we have some plants which attracts tourists and rain. Thank you, Chairperson. Is that what I had for you?
Proposer said, Honorable Dan, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Judge, Secretary, Opposer side, Proposer side, plus the audience at large. I have come here to oppose this motion, which is already states on town life is better than village life. Because of it is good 100%. Because of my following view. My first view. In the town you have better education, whereby
You, Honorable, explain good education.
education is the process of acquiring knowledge and skills at school. My second point, in the towns you have good
Granted.
schools.
Is it in order to Honorable Dan to stand in front of us without introducing himself?
No. My name is Mugisha Dan. I am in a P6 class. I am a Rwandan. My second point, in the towns you have good houses. In the towns, my third point, in the towns you have good houses. Thank you, Chairperson. Is that what I had for you?
Opposer said, Honorable Bright, you are welcome.
Thank you, Chairperson, Secretary, Judge, Opposer side, Proposer side, plus the audience at large. I have come here to oppose this motion, which is states that town life is better than village life. It is wrong at 100% due to the following point. My first point. When I talk of village, village is the smallest administrative unit in our country. I am of Botswana Bright. I am in primary 5. My first point. When COVID comes, when there is COVID, they put lockdown. And in town, and they stay in their houses. Point of order to Madam.
Lockdown is how they can lockdown is the time when people are not allowed to walk away from their homes. My first point, when they are locked down in town, they stay in their houses, but in village we did not they did not put for us lockdown. We grow our crops and rear animals. My second point, in village there are free water and clean water which can be consumed without boiling. Point of order to Madam Water is anything that has no color and no smell. Water is anything that has no color, no smell, and no taste. My second point, in village there are free water and clean water which can be consumed without boiling. My third point of order to Madam Boiling is how you can get water the process of making water for drink. You want to give at least lakes, rivers, and etc.
Support Suru Madam Montero.
Red Sea, river, and ocean. My third point, in village there are no stray dogs. When I talk of stray dogs, are dogs without owner. Thank you, Chairperson.
Close the door, close.
Thank you once again. Let's clap for our today's participants. Niba oye! Niba oye! Brilliant oye! Brilliant oye! Now let's listen to our today's speaker and judge. You are perfect.
Thank you once again. The number of the point. So 10 points from main speakers and the 4 and 5 from audiences. That is this Niba side. Then about to brilliant side, 9 points from main speakers and the 4 points from audiences. So those are the points of both sides, Niba and brilliant. Thank you. So that's the top of our chairperson.
Thank you once again. I ask the judge of this debate. Yes. Before telling you the marks, I appreciate all sides. Niba, housing, and the brilliant house. Yes. Okay. For respecting our time, for opposition side, INDAHIGWA, they have scored 73.5%. For brilliant, they have scored 74.5%. Means that the winner of today is brilliant. Thank you very much.
As we are concluding, yes, INDAHIGWA oye! Brilliant oye! INDAHIGWA never give up. Never give up. Brilliant never give up. Never give up. The winners of today, already from the judge that the winners of today, Brilliant oye! So I appreciate for your participation today. Yes. From Brilliant, you have tried Andy. You have done something not on the level, but for INDAHIGWA, for them they have participated from the main speakers up to the audiences. You can applaud for yourselves. Again, Brilliant, you can applaud for yourselves again. Never give up. INDAHIGWA never give up. As we are concluding, yes, so the winners of today is Brilliant. Yes, they tried to score the average marks, not on the level. But next time you try to improve, you try to, therefore, Indahigwa again, next time you double your effort so that you can defeat Brilliant. Yes, see? So we shall plan for you another one. Then we come back here, we debate, and we find out too. Then we conclude the winners and the losers. Yes, see? Brilliant, oye! Indahigwa, oye! Once again, I appreciate or I congratulate the main speakers, our today's secretary, plus the judge, for the work done. I think we can stop from here for today's debate, then wait for next time. May God bless you. Let us pray. We are going to have a prayer, God's prayer. Is it God's prayer, Lord's prayer? Yes, see? As we are concluding, we stand up and we pray the Lord's prayer and we go. We ready? Our Father from heaven.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us also. Forgive those who sin against us. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. From the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours now and forevermore. Amen.
Attention. 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 Attention.
Baraguhoye. Inyuma. Inyuma.
Slowly. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. Jump about time. Far away. Attention. Attention. Keep quiet and listen what I'm